But I promise you guys something. I promise you that nobody out there gives a fuck how much you hate Donald Trump. And just as equally, nobody out there gives a fuck how much you love Donald Trump. I can promise you that. And you're probably like, oh, well, Robert Frank, all you do is talk about the gym. Nobody gives a fuck about the gym. Well, guess what? You should give a fuck about the gym because you're a fat fuck. Or you're a skinny fuck. Or you're a somewhere in between fuck. That is not juicy as fuck. And if you are not striving to be juicy as fuck, then what the fuck are you doing?
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God, and will kill for you? Don't you want to become a cult leader?
It's September 11th. I know 10, 12 years ago we had disaster and these fucking momos were walking around. What are we gonna do? Terrorists? The only fucking terrorist is the fear you have of yourself. We're fucking Americans. You take that plane that hit the World Trade Centers and you stick that up somebody's fucking asshole. We're Americans, bitch. Don't you ever fucking forget that. That means we do what the fuck we want to do. We're Americans. Fuck ISIS. Fuck terrorists. Fuck turbans. Fuck everybody. I hate all you motherfuckers. We're fucking Americans. That means nobody fucking stops us. We want our dick sucked. We get our dick sucked. That's what an American does. Ask the fucking pilgrims. Fuck 9/11. Fuck 9/11. It'll never happen again. We're America. You don't ever have to be afraid again. Fuck Obama. Fuck them all.
My beef today is with people fucking telling me to vote.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up. Everything on my phone is telling me to vote, register to vote. The last thing I need is people that I'm trying to talk to tell me to vote.
Wait, what do you mean talk to?
I'm glad you asked me because my cousin, Monique, I text her, happy birthday. And you know what she said?
She said, new phone, who dis?
No. She said, my birthday wish is for you to register to vote.
You know, when people tell me like, yo, register to vote, I'm always like, do you even know what Prop 22 is about? And I just made that shit up, dude.
Ask me, are you registered to vote?
That's
then
true.
we can open the dialogue. That's the word you like a lot, white boy. And
I've
then
never said open a dialogue.
What?
Dude, that's like aggressive.
That's racist.
It's
but also,
racist.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was
Yeah, food.
I do like the way it sounds, but I've never said it.
It's very formal. I love it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying it. How about that? Yeah.
C is currently streaming Among Us on Twitch to try to radicalize little kids.
Dog, go radicalize some bitches. What the fuck is you talking about?
Mr. President, would you care to make a comment on the new COVID death milestone? We've just reached 200,000.
All I'm going to say is this. Any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's. Charge they phone. Twerk. Be bisexual. Eat hot chip. And of course, lie. Okay?
Mr. President, that didn't answer my question.
Quite frankly, that's all the time we have for today, okay? Thank you so much.
Do women really want to be equal?
I think women want to be equal in some things, but they want to keep certain things traditional, if that makes sense.
Y'all got bad examples. I'm talking about y'all want to get paid equal. Y'all don't. Y'all need to sign up for selective service.
What? Wait, huh? Just say sign up for the draft. Oh.
Women want to be equal when it benefits them. Like, women only wanted jobs when the AC came out. Like, didn't want to work when we was in the mines. They're like, this is hard labor. Y'all want to, when we was at the desk, y'all, I can do that.
Women do deserve equality, like 100%, but there's a lot of things that they just won't be equal in.
You can't dunk the ball.
Nobody's
A lot of people are saying I'm the best Batman. Sleepy Joker, Insane Bane, Nancy Pelosi. They all know I'm keeping Gotham City great. It's a beautiful city. It's a wonderful city. And I'm doing a very, very good job. Don't believe the fake news. They think I'm a vigilante. I'm not a vigilante. I'm a very, very good bad guy.
I was thinking about, actually, you know who would win for the fucking presidency if he ran? Is Joe Rogan. If he ran for president, he would win. He would win hands down. There's no way he wouldn't win. He is the exact kind of guy that would win right now. Anybody who could knock Trump out, that's who would win. Rogan would be, first of all, he argues. He's a great arguer. He's a great debater. He's an alpha. He could knock Trump out. You don't know what side he's on. You don't know if he's a Democrat or Republican, which is great. I guess he'd have to pick. Maybe he could run as an independent. I don't know. Also could humiliate Trump with funny, with being a comedian. Dude, I'm telling you, Rogan, if he ran for presidency, he would win. And I think he would win by a landslide, too. I'm going to fucking ask him about it. I'm going to text him about it. That's what I'm going to do. Imagine that. Rogan and then Joey Diaz as vice president, you know?
What's a video that lives in your head rent-free?
When a young African-American walks in a cheesecake factory with a Make America Great Again hat, he shouldn't be verbally accosted. You should maybe inquire as to why he's wearing it if you want to hear his point of view, but he should by no means feel that he's not welcome in a restaurant.
Okay.
This is the problem that we have as Americans, and we can all do better.
Mark, I know you want to respond to that. What do you want to say?
Nah, I was wondering what I do was in a Cheesecake Factory, but I think for me, you know, most you know, that has, y'all tripping, man. Yeah, no, the point is that most black people who are dealing with the ritual humiliation of not being.
Here's a weird U.S. president's fact for everybody. You ever heard of our 10th president, John Tyler? Well, if you haven't, he's pretty irrelevant. But he was the president right after William Henry Harrison. So why am I talking about him? Well, check this shit out. So John Tyler was born in 1790, but yet to this day, he has 2 living grandchildren. Not great-grandchildren, grandchildren. Just think about that for a second. This dude was 6 presidents before Abraham Lincoln, and his grandkids are still alive today. He was born in the 18th century. I think that's crazy.
So if you don't got a mask, I'm gonna have to ask you to step outside and order online.
Yeah, that's straight. No worries.
Ma'am, if you don't got a mask, I'm gonna have to ask you to step outside and order online for me.
America's fucking awesome. Just don't ask the Native Americans what we did. Fuck America. Canada is so much better. Just don't ask our natives what we did. Both of you are just my bastard sons. Just come to England. We're so much better. Just don't ask Earth what we did. None of you white colonizers have any room to talk. Just look what you did to the Middle East. Just don't ask how we treat gay people. The Western world is just fucked in general. Come to Japan. We live like 50 years in the future. Just don't ask China what we did. Yeah, China. China's awesome. Just don't ask anybody who lives here. See, while you guys are all killing each other, the whole continent of Africa is just here getting all your bullshit. Just don't ask any ethnic group how they feel about any other ethnic group.
Why is it that flies want to fly around a cow's ass and a hog's nuts, then go straight in my ginger ale? Answer me that, liberals.
I can't. I'm
Barack
sorry.
Obama.
Out of here. What, you just gonna let him get away with this shit? What, kissing? Nigga, come on. Bring your ass. Shit. Fuck that.
Let's talk about the largest fascist rally in American history. In February of 1939, over 20,000 literal Nazis gathered in Madison Square Garden for what they called a demonstration of true Americanism. At the heart of the rally was a massive mural of George Washington flanked by American flags and swastikas. One of the rally's keynote speakers defended white supremacy by saying the spirit which opened the West and built America is the spirit of the militant white man. And nearly 2,000 cops protected the fascists from a crowd of thousands of anti-fascist protesters made up of veterans, socialists, and housewives. Fascism swindles folks by appealing to tradition and nationalistic pride, which is why it can be hard to spot until it's too late. It looks different in every nation. When fascism comes to America, it will be draped in a flag and carrying a cross.
Alex, set the mood. Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
You're either my enemy.
What the fuck, Derek? Are you gonna be Obi-Wan? Be Obi-Wan. Be Obi-Wan. Be Obi-Wan. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Is it you're either with me or you're my enemy?
Yes, it's you're either with me or you're my enemy.
You're unstoppable, Anakin.
Just listen. It's Anakin, my allegiance to the Republic, to democracy. If you're not with me, you're my enemy. Only Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
My allegiance is to the Republic.
Okay, you know your part. Which part are you doing?
Yeah.
Garrett,
Obi-Wan.
I'll do it.
You're doing Obi-Wan, Garrett?
No!
You guys have no idea what's coming. Okay, while you guys are all sitting inside, get the fuck off me. Shrubs, man. While you guys are all quarantined inside, like little boys and girls, the government's outside putting up 5G radiation. Don't you think it's a little strange how whenever you put your phone in your pocket too long, uh-oh, now your erections aren't working anymore. Uh-oh, now your wife's complaining. Uh-oh, boom, your best friend Mark, he starts looking good. Maybe you want to start fucking Mark a little bit, you know what I mean? Government's trying to make us gay. If everyone's gay, less people, population control. A lot of you city folk are in big danger. You guys gotta start prepping. Can you grow a vegetable? Okay, subsistence farming. Can you do that? Woodworking. Can you do that? Can you guys hunt? Didn't think so. Okay? Teak.
The level of hatred toward the 45th president of the United States is beyond anything we've seen in American history.
Somebody shot Kennedy in the face, are you serious?
Democracy relies on disagreement. And also politics relies on a certain amount of playing on people's emotions and appealing to how we understand the world rather than a bunch of rational facts. But there is a thing called false equivalence. We can always find a complete piece of shit liberal. We can always find a complete piece of shit conservative. And if you can do that, then you can say everybody's, but no political party, no group of people has ever interrupted the process of transferring power from one president to another. This is the first time in our country's history that that has ever happened. This is not something that some political parties do this time and we'll do it next time. No, this has never happened before and it should never happen again. Our leaders swore to uphold the law and the Constitution. This is not politics. It's an attack on democracy.
Welcome to the bread bank. We sell bread, we sell loaves. We got bread on deck, bread on the floor. Toasted. Bro, shut the fuck up. Listen, I just need a baguette and a brioche. We don't have either of those. You can get the gluten-free white bread, the potato bread. What the fuck is gluten? Take that shit out. It's gluten-free. I don't care if it's free. Swear it on your fucking Yeezys. If you wanna fight, we gon' fight. You trying to be on World Star? What, you gonna record it? Yeah. I got my dollar store camera. Oh, what's the fucking situation? What the fuck do you want? I'm the motherfucking manager at the bread store. Tell him to take the motherfucking gluten out the bread. I'm gonna need you to shut that bullshit up, Chief. We can't take shit out the bread. Why put it in the first place? I know y'all smoking that.
Today I want to talk about how simply telling the truth in America can ruin your life. This is the story of Gary Webb. In 1996, Gary Webb exposed the CIA for hiring drug traffickers to move massive amounts of cocaine into the United States. They were doing this to finance a right-wing terrorist group they were paying in Nicaragua to overthrow the democratically elected left-wing government. This drug trafficking into inner cities was majorly responsible for starting the crack epidemic that hit the United States so hard. But the media was relentless. Instead of exposing the truth, as we're told our media does, they relentlessly attacked Gary, eventually ruining his friendships and later his marriage. He fought for the truth until the end, but sadly, in 2004, he was found with 2 bullet holes in his head in what was allegedly a suicide. If you think you're free in America, you simply haven't reached the end of your leash.
Half of Canada and the rest of the world, Americans, are you good?
No, I've learned everything, and I've had to learn it on my own. Growing up, we were taught that the Fire Nation was the greatest civilization in history, and somehow, the war was our way of sharing our greatness with the rest of the world. What an amazing lie that was. The people of the world are terrified by the Fire Nation. They don't see our greatness. They hate us. And we deserve it. We've created an era of fear in the world. And if we don't want the world to destroy itself, we need to replace it with an era of peace and kindness.
There is a Muslim problem in the world.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives, when you think about it.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
And if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
When I was a young boy, my father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this information before I run. Obama's last name is Donald Trump.